Still got 44 seconds last time. We're ruining it. We're ruining the base. Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Columbus. Welcome back. Today, I'm going to be showing you something that is pretty powerful. I think we all know it. I was just looking for something new to play, and it's Root Riders and Valkyries. I feel like this isn't the usual setup, but I just wanted something literally as simple as possible. I hate having to scroll and use my brain a lot. And I mean, besides testing, but in the actual battle, I don't want to have to use my brain a lot. So what we have going on here, I've arranged it in order of the deployment. So you're going to put down all your Root Riders, you're going to follow up with your Valkyries, you're going to do the Apprentice Warden, do some test loons so that your healers don't die, and then the Wizard is just for cleanup. And then we have 12 invis spells, and in the clan castle here, we are going to have one revive spell. So you're going to start off with your champion walk. She's going to go down, obviously, but she has the Phoenix there in case there are clan castle troops, and so that she can get a little bit of extra damage in there. And then you're going to revive her towards the end of the battle so that she can help clean up the remaining defenses. So I have two replays I'm going to show you first to explain how it's done, and then we are going to go ahead and go straight into Legends League. Replay number 1 here is against myself. This is my older base that I have had in Legends League, and it's been surprisingly good against air attacks, against ground attacks, Root Riders especially, and Electro Dragons. Don't ask me how. I found it somewhere a long time ago, and that's what I've just been running. So I usually have 2 stars. I have 1-star defenses, like really good, and it helped me push for a long time. And we're just starting off with the Royal Champion walk here. I kind of messed up here because I put the Wizard down early. I was like, oh, maybe I can get a little bit of cleanup going early on. And of course, my champion gets distracted with the Ice Golems, and she gets frozen there. You don't really want her to be frozen at all. It's kind of just annoying. So I popped the Haste Vial so that hopefully she can get away from there and take out these higher hit point defenses like the Fire Spitter, Monolith, Scattershot, in a quick amount of time, because the Haste Vial is very helpful. Like, look at that. She got away from that dying Ice Golem, and now we're putting everybody on this side. I'm going to pause this. So you see, we cleared out this entire core area, like this section here, so we could either choose to put them here, and they're going to go around like that, or we put them on this side, and they're going to go in the opposite direction. You really don't want to, I guess, I don't know why you do this, but put them up here, because then they have no real direction to go. Over here, you can do that. You could put a couple troops here to cut off the funnel so that they go inwards and then straight through. But then again, once you get to this core, they're going to have too many options to go, and then you're all going to split up and die. Especially with the Poison Tower here, that's not what you want to do. So I put everybody down here so that they follow a clear path. And of course, we did the arrangement of Root Riders first, and then your Valkyries, and then everybody else in that order. I kind of sprinkled in the Valkyries here and there as well. The Queen, I kind of wasted her ability. I forgot that she had the giant arrow on there. This was when I was first testing with Magic Mirror as well. I don't think Magic Mirror works quite as well because you're going to run into invis bases also. So I used the Grand Warden ability as we are hitting that Poison Spell Tower, because Poison Spell Towers do a lot of damage to your healers and your Valkyries, and the Valkyries are your damage dealers. That's what you want alive, and the healers are going to keep everybody nice and healthy. Troop Launcher. I love the Troop Launcher. It's great with this. I put some test loons in the Troop Launcher with Valkyrie and an Electro Titan, just in case there are like annoying skeleton spells or buildings you can't reach within the walls. I guess you could do more Valkyries if you wanted, but we had used that revive spell on the champion. She took out the multi-archer tower and the Expo, and that helped out quite a bit. King and Electro Titan are on the top. They're not doing much, but as you can see, we still have a ton of Giants and Root Riders alive. The Giants just naturally come with the Troop Launcher, which is amazing. You get extra archers, you get extra barbarians, you get wall breakers, you get Giants, and then you get the troops on top of that, which I think is really great, especially when you have armies that are meant to just overwhelm the base like this one. You really want that going for you. So that's replay number 1. I'm going to show you number 2 right now. All right, here's number 2. This is against my current base, so I'm testing it against my current base. I didn't even think about where I was going to deploy things. I just saw these have the highest health on the battlefield, so that's kind of just what I went for. So we're starting off with the Royal Champion Walk again, of course, and honestly, I didn't even know where my traps were, so hitting that tornado trap was not planned. And you can already see here, we're kind of cutting out a hole into here so that we're going to have either this way to go or this way to go. Make sure you keep an eye out for that when you are actually attacking. Now here I really wanted her to go to the right, which thankfully she did because she got distracted. But then she went straight up to the town hall. Didn't know if she was still in that invis. She kind of was, but I didn't want to risk it. Because with this, whatever that's called, that can do a lot of damage with the town hall, with the Inferno Towers and everything. I just didn't want to risk it. And I am out of invis spells here. So I was hoping she was getting the town hall, and she did. I'm going to pause that. Once you're champion, or once you're out of invis spells, you can forget about the champion. She's just going to do whatever she can do. And then we're going to go ahead and put our army here. I shot an arrow straight up because I wanted to get a little bit more funneling and damage on those buildings that we're going to hit early on. And there we go. Of course, once again, we got those troops coming in. I tried to cut off the funnel on the right because I wanted them to go more inside and not along the outside. So I put a couple Valkyries up there and the wizard, but you know, all of the Valkyries kind of went outside, and some of them go inside, but that's what your troop launcher is for. They're going to support your main army. They're going to send extra troops towards that inside. Once again, Poison Tower. I'm using the Warden ability through the Poison Tower. And yeah, this one is going pretty good so far. We still have everybody really healthy. And the King, we're going to activate his ability. I saw all those skeletons and the heroes doing some damage to us, so I decided to use the King's Giant Gauntlet because that does splash damage. That's going to take everything out. Now, those Root Riders are working. We still have our champion down here that we can use the revive spell at any point. And when I start to use it is right here. Look at that. The defenses are occupied with the rest of the army and my king, who has tons of health. So I decided to take out that mortar and do some damage on that ricochet cannon. That's going to help out. And talk about overkill. Look at all that we got. We got a full health queen, almost full health king, full health warden, tons of root riders, giant, electro titan. We're chilling. We are chilling more than we even need to be. And since the champion took down that ricochet cannon a lot, it was no problem. One thing I am worried about as we take this into Legends League, though, is time. I feel like every time I've had a Root Rider army, I have struggled with time because they are slow. They're very slow, but, you know, Invis Walk takes a while, Root Riders take a while, so we are going to try our best and see what we can do. Okay, here we go. Really underleveled walls and ricochet cannon and multi-archer towers and stuff like that. So if we lose, this will be embarrassing, but the clan castle's all the way over there. I kind of want to pull it early. And the fire spitters are pointed that way. So I guess I'll come in from the clan castle side. So that we could take out all of these ricochet cannons and the multi-gear tower. So let's just do this. Now we invis her as all of those troops come out. And then I don't want her attacking them, so I'm just going to, you know, invis over the ice golems. There is a furnace there, so her aura will take that out, which is really nice. Does she go in now? Yes, there we go. That Tesla really saved us. Cool. Alright, we are going to take out these ricochet cannons. I think she's probably going to go left, which is okay. We'll take out that whole compartment. I will not complain about that. Now, giant arrow. We don't really need the giant arrow too much because, you know, there's no invis towers. I'm not too concerned. I can even let her take some more damage. I think she's going to go up. Yeah, there we go. Let's use her ability here. Take out that poison tower. Perfect. Haste Vial into a poison tower essentially makes your champion like regular attacking speed just a little bit quicker. So, I don't really need to invest much here. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And they should be able to take that out pretty easily. And then we're going to come in from this side. And I'm going to use my Queen's Giant Arrow straight up the middle. Let's do another Valkyrie up top. And then everybody else in here. Boom. Awesome. I'm going to wait for those Valkyries to clear out that top side. And then put the rest inwards. There we go. Perfect. Now, troop launcher, do your work. They're working on the bottom so that we won't time fail. Those wall breakers are going to get us in a little bit. We got another poison tower, and I think I'm going to warden ability through that. Just because poison towers can be really annoying. That town hall is really separated from everything, but I think we'll be fine in getting in there. And yeah, we got everybody in the center. King's taking a lot of damage. I'm going to use his ability so that he can soak up a little bit more and not have to worry about it. Where is our champion? Our champion died there, so we'll use her a little bit later. And we might even want to consider reviving the king if he goes down, because he takes a lot of damage and he doesn't die. But everybody's distracted, so I'm going to use the champion right there. She's going to take out that expo, work on that multi-arch tower. This one's a done deal. We still got 44 seconds left. Still got 44 seconds left, and we're ruining it. We're ruining the base. Cool. That was easy. And look how many troops we have left. So many. We had basically our whole army left. And the king healed up a lot. And that's why you want to keep your healers alive. So that was really good. Let's see if we can get a more maxed out base, because that was only 689. We're looking for those 750s. Okay, wow. He's missing many buildings, I'm assuming, with all these gaps. But Invis towers, so I guess that kind of helps to show you what's going on. This Invis tower isn't doing anything, though. Maybe it's Tesla's? I don't know. I think we could try to come in and take out that town hall pretty quickly. So let's just see what happens if I put her down here. Alright, there's some Teslas in there. She might focus on that builder hut. Yeah, there we go. Invis spell, take out the Inferno and then the Expo, and then turn directly towards the Town Hall. Let's use her ability here. Take out that Town Hall nice and quick. Even with that Tornado Trap, does not matter. There we go, that's gone. Took a little bit of damage from the Monolith, but we're fine. That should go down 2. Wow, this guy's base is awful. If we lose this once again, it's going to be embarrassing, which we definitely should not. We got the Monolith, we got the Town Hall, and she's moving her way back up towards that multi-archer tower. What's in the clan castle? Yetis? That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. We're taking out all these skeleton traps too. Don't attack the king. Alright, take out clan castle. That's fine. Now, we don't really have a funnel at all, so I'm gonna shoot one off here. Boom, take out all those things, and now we do have a funnel. So let's just put everybody in. Boom. Nice. Let's do one Valkyrie and one wizard up top, and the rest on the bottom. They should target on those heroes maybe, but we got a lot of Valkyries going towards the outside. Not too worried about that. I am worried about this though, so I might save my revive spell for last. I see my apprentice warden getting real low, so I wanted to use my warden ability there before I could even explain what I was doing. I had to push the button, because the apprentice warden is actually pretty important with keeping your troops and everything at very high health, because he increases the amount of health that your troops have by a ton. Alright, let's get this warden out of the way. Use the king ability there. Where did my champion die? Up there. Oh, giant. No! Almost took him out. Nice, but look at this. Holy. So much left. Like, not even worried at all. That queen's going to go down in 2 seconds there. Boom, let's just revive the champion. She can finally help out. And with that rage gem, she's going to do some extra damage. Nice. 42 seconds left. That's about where we're going to end off probably. Most of the time is around 42 seconds where we are guaranteed to win. So time has not been an issue yet, but we've gone against 2 really weird bases. So, I don't know. I feel like a double invis base that is like maxed out and a good layout would be a good test of this army and of me as an attacker. Okay, let's do another. Anything? Wow, another Town Hall 16. Okay. Well, you know, that's not what we wanted. But I guess we'll show it with the Eagle, you know? We don't really go against Eagle artilleries. Let's look on the bright side of things. There are a couple single target Infernos, so those do some damage to us. If we go directly in towards that town hall, we're going to hit the poison damage, but I think it's worth it for us to take that out before our army gets to that poison damage, because the town hall 16 poison damage is pretty rough. And then we can actually use her ability to get us out of it at least a little bit quicker than usual. So let's go ahead and use the ability, invis through, and then she is going to get through. Uh-oh. That's not good. Tornado trap right there. She's going to go down to this. Wow. Okay. There's a truck outside, so sorry if you hear that, but that's not great. Alright, at least we got the monolith. But what I can do, actually, is we can continue this. There we go. You know, I didn't even think about that until just now, since I haven't run into that issue yet. But, you know, great thing we have the revive spell, and she is pretty full health there. Maybe, can we take out the eagle? Oh, hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We're getting some insane value with this. Nice, perfect. Now we have a clear path as well. Let's go ahead and I might even use the queen to just cut off the funnel at this point. So let's put those down, get them down. Put a couple Valkyries. I'm going to save my wizard for that gold storage. Let's put him down there. Cool. And then Inferno Tower is on my king, so I'm going to go ahead and use the Warden ability. Put the rest of them down there. Troop Launcher. Queen is going to cut off the funnel there. Perfect. She should be able to send those Valkyries more inside by doing that. And the wizard, he's going to go down. Cool, cool, cool. Now, king ability, I can wait until we hit this single target Inferno. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Warden goes down easy. All the Valkyries move to the inside. That's perfect. There we go. I'm not worried about this. We have 54 seconds, though, so time could be an issue. That's like my only concern here is time, because of the little hiccup in the beginning with the champion. But I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use king after the sweeper goes down so that his spiky ball does a little bit of damage here. Boom. There we go. Take out that single target Inferno. 28 seconds left. Only a couple buildings left. About 8 buildings left? 7. Nice. King's going to burst through that wall. Oh, gold storage. Queen, come on. Take out that gold storage. That's what we need. 15 seconds left. The hero hall is high health, but look at all those Valkyries take it out. Nice. Perfect. Even with the hiccup, we were fine. But again, I know. You don't have to tell me in the comments. It was a Town Hall 16. All right. Okay. Well, first thing I see is this wizard tower that's level 1. This wizard tower that's level 2. Air defense. Level 4 wizard tower. Level 6 mortars. Not even the gold collectors are up. Little air defenses. Level 1 archer towers. That's insane. But, you know, at least he maxed out his fire spitters and his scatter shots. Whatever. I still don't want to waste time here, so let's go in from the fire spitter scatter shot area. Level 9 king. Will we be able to take him out? We take him out in 3 hits. That's crazy. I probably don't even need the invis spells for like a while, because like what kind of damage are these defenses going to do? Except for that multi-gear cannon. That will fuck me up. Oh, sorry. That will mess me up. Anyway, let's move through here pretty quickly. Can we get towards that town hall with the... Oh, no. Move towards the town hall. There we go. Let's use her ability. Get through the town hall quickly. Sweet. And then she should go to the scatter shot. Awesome. We're taking out the core here. Really nice. Let's kind of get her farther in. Nice. Towards that monolith. And then that should be that. Cool. I mean, she's not going to get all of it because of those ice golems, but it's fine. Wizard up top. Let's just do like 2 Valkyries up top there, and then move everybody in through here. There we go. 2 balloons. 5. Boom, 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 boom. Queen cut off. There we go. Awesome. Okay, I'm not even going to use the troop launcher because I don't think we will end up needing it. I'm going to use my revive spell to get rid of that whatever it's called, archer tower, multi-archer tower, because it was getting healed up and I didn't want it to be healed up. So, we should be chilling here, honestly. Like, nothing really going on that I need to worry about. I just am going to hold off on my warden ability, I guess. I guess we'll use it now because it's on a ricochet cannon. Might as well. I just really wanted to hold on to my clan castle troops so I don't need to reinforce it with my medals. And obviously did that really easily. Spiky ball is going to wreck the rest of the buildings here. Let's use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7 bounces because it's not maxed out. But yeah, another easy one. This one, I don't know why I'm getting these really weird, easy bases, but I hope that changes. I really do. Okay. Alright, this one's a little bit better. Little bit better. 700,000 instead of, what was the last one? Like 600? 593 or something like that? So where do we want to come in from? I do love exploiting a gap in the base. But do we come in from there, from this one, or from this one? I think from this one. Let's go ahead and do it. I really don't want her going up, so I want her going into the base, which I think is what we have accomplished with this. And don't go towards that Tesla. Yeah, there we go. I knew she was going to go up. I also don't want her going for that. Go for the town hall. Nice, stay alive. Cool. Taking out that town hall and these clan castle troops in a second here. Nice. Boom, boom, boom. Heavy damage. Oh, she died. Okay. I will save that invis spell also for later on in the battle when I revive her. Giant air to try to take out that Electro Dragon and funnel, which we did perfectly. Let's go ahead and put everybody in here. Nice. I will do like a Valkyrie and a Wizard on that side so that we don't place everybody and they just don't go in. Let's do one more there. They're taking a lot of damage, actually. Okay. Troop launcher, why are you shooting towards the queen? Shoot at the army, please. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even put in my king. What the heck? What the hecky? Alright. King, don't get distracted there. Let's just use his ability now. Take out those buildings so that he's not stuck over there forever. And then I'm going to use the champion again, and we are going to invis her so that she can take out that gear tower, and Queen's going to take out the, what's it called, the fire spitter. Champion's going to do some damage on that multi-archer tower. We're fine. Still got a minute left in this one. But yeah, very, very easy, this one. I also wanted to bring up, guys, if the audio sounds bad at all ever, let me know, because I really have an itch to spend some money, and I want to upgrade my mic. I want to upgrade my PC. Giant, take out that elixir storage. I want to upgrade everything. I record on a 13-year-old game capture card. My mic is 13 years old. It's a Blue Yeti. My mic arm was like $15 off of Amazon. The MacBook is fairly new. I used it for college, but it's still pretty old. It's a couple years old now. So everything I have is getting old. And, you know, I'm a sucker for consumerism. So if you want better quality, let me know in the comments below and send $1,000 my way. Alright, this is my last attack that I have in the day. I'm sorry that it's been so many Town Hall 16s and really bad Town Hall 17s. I guess I'll have to make another video on this, right? Let me know if you want to see that. but I can't do it today because I'm out of attacks. We have some single target Infernos. I'm going to try to come in and take out the Eagle with my army, so that means I'm going to put my champion on this side and take out an Inferno and some multi-archer towers. I let her take a lot of damage there. I think I probably should not have done that, but she will be able to heal it back up pretty quickly with her passive ability of the Electro Boots. I think it's the Electro Boot passive. She kind of just, you know, heals over time. Alright, we are straying from where we want it to go. But that's fine. I'll just let her do her thing, you know? I'm going to let her cook. And there we go. We have an Invis Tower by the Town Hall, so our Giant Arrow is going to be useful. Just not yet, you know? Alright, let's take out this Poison Tower. That'd be nice. Poison Tower and Scatter Shot. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to wait until she's visible again, and then I'm going to do a Valkyrie and a Wizard on the bottom, so that the Clan Castle troops don't... Oh, I forgot about her ability. Whoops. Oh, that's fine. She'll be able to use it. Take out the Minion Prince, and then I'm going to go ahead and do everybody on the bottom. Boom. Let's do 2 and 2 for now. Valkyrie and Wizard are fine there, and then we'll do everybody else up top. 1, 2, everybody here. 1, 2, buckle my shoe type beat. Troop launcher, Queen. Queen, not yet. I'm going to use Queen here. Shoot that off, activate Invis Tower, but also take care of those ice golems because they're causing trouble for me currently. Now, let's go ahead and revive the champion. I wish the Warden would have gone inward so that the champion could be invincible. But I'm going to go ahead and use Warden ability. Hopefully he walks over and saves the champion. No, he doesn't. The champion is going to die very soon because he's not following. But that's fine. Champion's going to do some decent damage on that Town Hall. And it looks like a giant or so. There we go. Queen's going to take out Town Hall. Perfect. Where's my king? He's all the way on the outside. We have plenty of buildings to get through, so hopefully the queen can do some good damage here. Single target Inferno is going to go down any second now. King, I'm going to use your ability very soon. Let's just use it now so that he goes inside and uses the giant gauntlet for good. There we go. I'm thinking 25 seconds is enough time. As long as there's no distractions. Queen is stuck up on a wall, which kind of sucks, so 18 seconds to get through everything else. That's going to be 4 buildings, and that's a win. That's the last win of the day. So, anyways, guys, if you do enjoy these videos, I am enjoying making them again. I took a long break, but I am back. 648. Not great. But, anyway, again, I'm going to put the army link in the description. I just have to send it out, and it's very easy. It's a very easy process putting an army link in the description. Sometimes people don't put the army link in the description, and I'm like, what are you doing? If you're a up-and-coming YouTuber, you should be making it as easy as possible for everybody else. You know, that's why you make it, is for them. But anyway, enough yapping. If you are at this point, you're a true Glumboy, so you should subscribe. My overlay is going to be changing very soon. It's becoming fall quicker than we even realize. So it's going to have to be a fall, October, like Halloween theme. I love Halloween. It's my favorite. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please consider subscribing. I'm going to do some Gold Pass giveaways in the future, so if you want to be a part of that, make sure you're subscribed. All right, peace.